Okay, on we go. This has been one of the closest MVP races in recent memory. The AP All-Pro team was announced yesterday. Lamar Jackson named first-team All-Pro at quarterback for the second straight year, beating out Josh Allen. That suggests he will win the MVP. The QB named first-team All-Pro has won the MVP every year going back to 2013. But it got us thinking about the best plays from the two best quarterbacks in the league this year. Rex, let's start with Josh Allen.
Let's go with the real MVP. I don't want to hear it. Who the hell is making these votes? Josh Allen's looking to back up against the Jets right here. He launches it way down the field. Won't happen next year, hopefully, if I'm there. But anyway, look at this throw. This is crazy. He's not the MVP. Look at this play. Nobody does that except Josh Allen.
That was Allen in week 6. Here comes Lamar Jackson in week 12. And I want you to focus on the very finish of this play because this is a move we should name for him. Boop. Just give it a little quick stop.
and the sound effect.
Right, Teddy, they didn't do their scouting report because going back to high school, this has been Lamar's move.
Greeny, I need the sound effect.
Takes it in, Teddy.
All right, let's go Chiefs Bills week 11. And by the way, Rex, I helped make those votes, and I think they're doing a pretty damn good job.
I don't.
Okay?
I don't.
All right, Allen, 4th down. He doesn't care. He's had enough. Going through Bolton, going through the entire defense. We got to put the Chiefs down in the playoffs, but you got to start here. He did it in the regular season. 4th down, took it upon himself. Bills win.
I love both these guys. Let's go Lamar. Ravens versus the Bengals, week 5. This wasn't really MVP at the start. He drops the snap, picks it up, but then this is just silly.
Okay,
I mean,
that
just
is sick.
Stiff-arming the defender, and then, oh, yeah, I'm going to throw this touchdown to Isaiah Likely in the back of the end zone. I mean, look at this again. I mean, fumbling the snap. This is a defensive end that he just, little brother, sit down. And then again, oh, yeah, directing traffic, and oh, you want a touchdown? There you go. I mean, unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. And this one right here, they had this designed right here. Throw behind like you're supposed to, and then take it, catch this ball right here. I think he got credit for a passing touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
He did.
Josh Allen, you know what he needs to get credit for? The MVP. They got 3 more wins than Baltimore. Stop it.
Well, let's talk about that. You're saying that the votes have been cast. They have not, by the way. Lamar Jackson.
I know. I'm trying to stir it up here a little bit.
He hasn't won it yet. Why do you believe Allen deserves it ahead of Lamar?
They got 3 more wins. At some point, aren't we going to judge the best quarterback by the wins? Like, I don't know. Like, I thought that was a big part of it. And by the way, they ran out his 2 best receivers.
He only has one more win, Rex.
Season.
One more win.
Well, 1-3. What's it? No, come on. You're going to count that last one when they rested everybody? That wasn't on Josh.
Do you give Josh a nod just because it's his turn? I mean, Lamar's numbers were just as historic. It's his best statistical season he's ever had. 41-4 in terms of touchdown, interception. Led the league in yards per rush. I mean, he's doing things we don't even think of.
Yeah, so is this kid here. Josh Allen. The difference is Josh has won more games. And look, they threw away his receivers. All right, he has 2 top receivers, so now he's going here. He never had Derrick Henry in the background and behind him, 400 some more rushing yards. Makes his life a little easier. I think I love Lamar Jackson, but I'm going to tell you this: to me, this man right here does it in the worst conditions in the league, playing in Buffalo. I think he's an absolute beast.
Sure,
Wins should count for something, and he's not set up like.
And then also, I mean, it said something about Lamar that he has Derrick Henry and still was able to have the numbers that he had. It's unbelievable.
Listen, I think this is really close. I also lean to Josh. I think he's done more with less. Listen, the Baltimore Ravens have led Pro Bowlers the last 2 seasons by far. This is one of the best rosters in football. Josh, again, they completely revamped this receiving core, and look what he's done. And then it's not just the losses, which obviously Josh has less, it's the wins. I mean, he beat Detroit. He beat Kansas City, right? In the biggest moments, this guy has turned it on, and I think that puts him over the edge.
And the other thing, too, that we don't count, that you're not going to see statistically, is this guy right here in his number of attempts, pass attempts or whatever. You know what else he doesn't do? He doesn't turn the ball over. He doesn't throw it. It's the greatest in the history of the NFL for a guy with this many attempts. All right? The negative plays. Doesn't take sacks. Yep. No fumbles and interceptions. way more than anybody else in the history of the league. We're just going to ignore that fact. Oh, and by the way, 3 more wins. I don't care what you say.
Having been doing this for 30 years now and in the middle of these debates, the complicated part of it is that to make the case for one, it always feels like you have to make the case against the other. Clearly, either of these quarterbacks would be worthy candidates for MVP. We have seen the awards split in the years. We have seen co-MVPs. I don't know that that's impossible here.
And you know who wins? Joe Burrow.
I'll take the under on that.